Hey everyone, Chris here. I wanted to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel so far. I greatly appreciate the support and I look forward to creating more content for you. For those who are watching for the first time, welcome to the Business Report channel. It's a new project I've started for 2021, combining my love of business and investing with my passion for education. I want to talk about three things today. The first thing is a little bit about myself and what I currently do when I'm not making YouTube videos. The second is why I've started this channel and my mission to increase financial literacy. And lastly, why I believe you should care about investing and why it's never too late to start. I don't have what many would consider a traditional career path and background. I was born and raised in Canada and continue to reside here to this day, happily married and raising a team of 3 energetic boys. Rewind back a few years, and after graduating from university in 2002, I became a teacher and embarked on what I thought was going to be a lifelong career in education. But after 5 years of teaching, the business and finance bug really hit me, and I decided to leave teaching to pursue a career in finance. I joined a private capital firm and began raising money for various real estate projects, and was the go-to on the team to conduct investor presentations and team training programs. During this time, I was fortunate enough to work with some very experienced fund managers and business analysts who taught me the inner workings of private finance and structuring of investments. So in 2013, I decided to break out on my own, and I partnered with 2 other professionals in the industry, and we created a consulting firm to help small to medium-sized private companies raise anywhere from 2 million to 50 million in capital. It was through this that I built not only a solid understanding of finance, but also a solid foundation in professional consulting, marketing, sales, accounting, entrepreneurship, and I even became a certified business coach. I guess the teaching bug never really left me. All good things must come to an end, and with the private capital markets in Western Canada coming to a complete halt, my business partners and I decided to end things on a high note and went our separate ways. I took an amazing opportunity to join one of the largest professional services firms in the world, leading their business development group in Western Canada, and I've really been enjoying that role ever since. So this leads me to today, 2021, and my YouTube channel. Through my journey in the private capital industry, I realized that many people in general just lack the basic knowledge when it comes to finance, taxes, and investing. To no fault of their own, our current education system really lacks curriculum and courses that teach our youth about these subjects, so they are left to learn as they go. Not that you shouldn't always be learning, and that's what I keep promoting at the end of my videos, but if you don't start with a solid foundation understanding these various topics around finance, how do you know you're really learning the right things? I've seen investors lose large amounts of their life savings because they didn't understand the risks involved in the underlying business of an investment. I've done workshops with high school students whose definition of investing was taking their hard-earned money and investing it all on food with their friends. When my wife got her first job, the banker convinced her that making the minimum monthly student loan payment was the best way for her. After showing her what this would look like for the bank after 1 year, she was convinced to do otherwise. My point is, financial literacy and education is not a strong suit in our society unless you're working directly in that industry. My mission is to utilize this platform to create content that helps increase financial literacy and hopefully lay the foundations to help others get started. If you watch my videos so far, you've seen I prefer to take a more educational approach to talk about certain companies versus focusing just on the hype and the 10x on your money scenarios. I want to focus more on the story behind the business so that you can get better appreciation of what that industry means to the world. I also want to focus more on some of the fundamentals of why stocks move the way they do and how investors can protect themselves from the inevitable drop in the market. And I'm not afraid to admit that I'm not an expert in all things finance, so it's only prudent for me to also invite other professionals to my network who are experts in their fields to give their opinions on the various subject matters of finance. So this leads me to my third and final point. Why should you even care about investing? The reality is there will come a point in time where you won't be able to work anymore, or you may not want to work anymore because of your health or your age. While in Canada we do have a national pension plan for most Canadians and access to old age security, this is simply not enough for those who want to keep up a certain level of lifestyle while retired. Think about the basic needs like groceries, utility, cell phone bills, dining out, travel. How are you going to pay for these when you have no incoming income once you retire? While you are working, putting cash away every month is important, but that cash sitting in a savings account won't generate enough returns to keep up with inflation. Essentially, without higher returns above inflation, your money loses its future purchasing power. Just think about home prices from the 90s compared to now. What you would have spent to get a 2,000 square foot home back in the 90s in Canada, you can barely get a 1-bedroom condo today. Now, on the flip side, this is where the effect of compound interest comes into effect. Very simply, this means interest growing on interest. It creates a snowball effect in your portfolio, and its impact can be substantial for over a long period of time. For example, if you were able to save $500 per month in an account that earns 8% annually and reinvest that interest, you would have well over $1.6 million in 40 years due to the effects of compound interest. It's never too late to become an investor, but fear or just not understanding how it can all work with your current lifestyle can take control if you wait too long before starting. Remember that all investments start with the first dollar, whatever your age, income, or outlook. But the sooner you start, the greater the advantage you have with growing wealth and enjoying the fruits of your hard work. Thanks for watching this intro video. I'm really glad you are here and have found my channel. Hopefully you hit the subscribe button, and let's take this journey together. Remember, always be learning, always be investing. I'll see you next time.